Ago.
Was that probably the first one all year that they haven't really been?
Sorry, been in.
Yeah, been in the game.
Yeah, I thought the Brisbane game was sort of not a competitive game. Sorry. Tonight was a game that, the first 5 or 6 minutes we looked like we were playing pretty well. The ball was in our forward half, and we just didn't compete enough around the contest and get dirty enough, I think, in the way we played the game. That can happen throughout the year, and it obviously wasn't our best game for the year, but it's not, you don't throw everything out after 1 or 2 games.
Do you see signs of that coming?
Yeah, I don't think we've played as well as we would have liked over the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks. I think that the GWS game and Hawthorn obviously last week, were better than us around the contest, and Collingwood again tonight better than us around the contest. And sides like Collingwood and Hawthorn, when they were able to get the ball outside the contest, they're very hard to stop. So we allowed 62 inside 50s, I think, to 45, and the quality forwards, they get a lot of ball, they'll hurt you.
Outrun there? Is that a lack of effort, or do you think Collingwood just go great?
Certainly not a lack of effort. I don't think our guys you could ever blame them for effort, but I think that Collingwood run very hard with the ball, and if you allow the ball outside the contest, then they've probably gone a bit earlier than we did. So they made quicker decisions and then outrun us. Yeah, but I don't think that's certainly not a lack of effort. I just think that's the way the guys played tonight.
Are you able to, I suppose, stretch your forward line tonight's performance with the conditions?
Tough, very tough for the forwards. I thought we got beaten when the ball hit the ground level, and Collingwood getting the extra player back. I think it was early. It was O'Brien, then Sidebottom was getting back and outnumbering us at the fall of the ball, which hurt us. And our small forwards weren't getting back into the forward line as quickly as they needed to, and it came out a bit too quickly. But it's a tough night for forwards, particularly with only 45 entries. And I imagine if you went back through those, 35 of those were pretty were very high pressure entries as well.
It just seemed like Collingwood were a lot more fluent going forward, and there was a bit more structure to their forward line compared to Essendon. Did you find that as well?
Yeah, just the cleanness of their ball. I think that if you get some clean ball out of the contest, you use it with your numbers and you get it in, that enables you to have a better structured forward line. But our forward line was really wasn't able to set up because of the way the ball was coming in.
So as you say, they've hit the wall because of the hurdles of the year. Would you even ask the players at all, or is it three issues, can't really do much about it anyway?
No, it's a game of footy. We've won, what have we won? 13, 14 for the year, and was it 13 we've won? I'm not exactly sure. So 1-13 for the year. We've played some really good football. Our last 2 weeks haven't been great. We'll back up next week and we'll play the West Coast Eagles and we'll play well. So obviously there'll be suggestions of that, but we are very confident of our boys are in a pretty good headspace and they'll keep playing good football.
Just on Job as well, when basically come back and performance in the game.
I thought his performance was terrific. He's the collarbone. There was, the doctors were assured us that there was going to be fine, and it's pretty remarkable he can get back in 3 weeks, 4 weeks from that sort of injury. He showed tonight what a good player he is to come back and have the touch he had and sort of lead his team. Unfortunately, we just didn't have enough around him.
I think that the booing would be water off the duck's back for Job, wouldn't it?
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even hear it. So.
So I guess the challenge now is something's the only second time we see you being out of the top 4 all year. Big challenge now to rest your spot back in the top 4, I guess. Yeah,
I think the way I think every side that's sort of playing in that top half of the competition at the moment is just worrying about next week, and we have to get our game back to a level that we want to get back. We have to get back to playing the way we want to play, which we haven't had for 3 or 4 weeks. So our focus is not about top 4 weeks, whatever it is. Our focus is on the West Coast Eagles in 7 days' time.
Will you be able to get a few guys back, like Winder, Hurley, Cranberry? Are they in line?
Winderlick, Cranberry will be able to play. Hurley will probably miss another week. Alwyn Davies there. There's plenty of players there to bring back in the team if we need to. We'll have a look at everyone's performance, and Nathan Lovett-Murray was very good in the reserves on the weekend. Ben Howlett was very good in the reserves yesterday. So there's some players to come back in.
Just on Davey, I think he's on 96 games at the moment. I think he may have three or 4 suns possibly. I don't know, might sound. Is there a sort of part of the plan to get into the 100 games?
We'd like to. We definitely want Alwyn to be a 100-game player for the Essendon Football Club, and more. Possibly more. There's no limit at 100. So, he's certainly in line to come back in next week.
What's he been doing in the last few years? Sort of see him not being, because early in the year he got really on.
Yeah, he's look. He played some good footy the first half of the year. I think he just dropped off in his work around the contest. He probably wasn't winning enough of his own ball, he's definitely in line to come back in next week after his game yesterday.
What's Scott telling you about Dempsey? Look bad.
He reckons he's a bit of a hypochondriac. That's what you said, Reedy. So you never know. I think it's not as bad as we first thought. It's over a big area of his leg, which is probably a good thing. It's not just a spot in his hamstring, but let the doctors worry about that, and we'll see if he's fit for the weekend.
Jack, on the scoreboard thing, what will you see next week will make sure in your own mind that you're back?
I think it's really our ability to win the contested ball around the stoppages, make sure that we get the ball going our way and control some part of the game. I didn't think we controlled any part of the game with the ball in our hand, and we certainly didn't control it when they had the ball. Defensively, 30 tackles more speaks a lot. So there's a bit of the basics of football that need to come back into our game.
Can you come back like that?
Well, nothing comes back like that. With a lot of hard work and dedication and a mindset, you can get back to where we were, a few weeks ago.
James, still not taking to the other matter. A bit of confusion popped up last week after the review. You able to clarify whether you were in the meeting when players were told about the substances, the supplements that were used with by Dank and...
I think any specifics of this investigation are better handled another time.
Thanks, guys.
But is Corey Delio, is he all right? Because he seemed to have
No, he seems okay.
Yeah.
He seems okay. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, mate.